Hi, I'm Michael Karunas, pastor at Central Christian Church in Decatur, Illinois. We just got finished with worship this morning. It was a special day. We had a chamber group from the Milliken Decatur Symphony Orchestra with us, combining with our choir, and they performed sections from the Messiah, which was the main part of our worship today. Now, our theme in worship in December has been worry. And I said this morning that admittedly it's a little difficult to feel worried about anything when such beautiful music fills the sanctuary. But Handel's Messiah, from which we heard selections today, speaks about John the Baptist, who was the hero of our sermon last Sunday. Actually, that's not entirely true. Handel's Messiah really speaks about the prophet Isaiah. But when John the Baptist, the forerunner of Jesus, came, he came preaching words from the prophet Isaiah. He said, when the Messiah comes, every valley will be lifted up, and every mountain and hill will be made low. Now, John the Baptist was sent by God to help us prepare to receive Jesus. And the way that he did that, in part, was by talking about giving. Specifically, he said, if you have two of anything, you should give one away. And if you've taken unfairly from anybody, you should give it back. So giving was his theme, and that helped prepare the way for Jesus, because Jesus also focused our attention on giving. At maybe the high point of Jesus' ministry, he said the greatest commandment is to love God and love our neighbors. In other words, it is impossible to give anything to God, attention, respect, dignity, honor, without giving that same thing to those around us. Well, you see, many times when we worry, the worries are about us. How is this going to affect me? What will I need to do to get through this? But all of those things, while admittedly natural and maybe inevitable, turn us in on ourselves. But the focus on giving forces us to step outside of ourselves. And when we do that, we can see the needs of those around us. We can appreciate God's creation. As I said today, maybe even hear beautiful music that we would otherwise be oblivious to were we not only turned in on ourselves. So, if you find yourselves worrying about anything, try to slow down, step outside yourself, take a look around you, see the needs of those around you, take a stock of God's creation as it is shown to you from your vantage point in this world, because those things have a way of putting our very personal worries in perspective, and they help us connect with Christ, not just at Christmas, but all throughout the year. Have a good week.